First Chronicles chapter 2, verse 1. The sons of Israel were Reuben, Simeon, Levi, Judah, Issachar, Zebulun. Verse 2. Dan, Joseph, Benjamin, Naphtali, Gad, and Asher. Verse 3. Judah had 3 sons from Bathsheba, a Canaanite woman. Their names were Onan, and Shelah. But the Lord saw that the oldest son, was a wicked man, so he killed him. Verse 4. Later, Judah had twin sons with Tamar, his widowed daughter-in-law. Their names were Perez and Zerah. So Judah had 5 sons in all. Verse 5. The sons of Perez were Hezron and Hamul. Verse 6. The sons of Zerah were Zimri, Ethan, Heman, Calcol, and Dada, 5 in all. Verse 7. The son of Carmi, a descendant of Zimri, was Akshan, who brought disaster on Israel by taking plunder that had been set apart for the Lord. Verse 8. The sons of Ethan were Azariah. Verse 9. The sons of Hezron were Jerahmeel, Ram, and Caleb. Verse 10. Ram was the father of Aminadab. Aminadab was the father of Nahshon, a leader of Judah. Verse 11. Nahshon was the father of Salmon. Salmon was the father of Boaz. Verse 12. Boaz was the father of Obed. Obed was the father of Jesse. Verse 13. Jesse's first son was Eliab. His second was Abinadab. His third was Shammai. Verse 14. His fourth was Nathaniel. His fifth was Radai. Verse 15. His sixth was Ozem, and his seventh was David. Verse 16. Their sisters were Zeruiah and Abigail. Zeruiah had 3 sons named Abishai, Joab, and Asahel. Verse 17. Abigail married a man named Jether, an Ishmaelite, and they had a son named Amasa. Verse 18. Hezron's son Caleb had sons from his wife Azubah and from Jerioth. Her sons were named Jesher and Shobab and Adon. Verse 19. After Azubah died, Caleb married Ephrathah, and they had a son named Hur. Verse 20. Hur was the father of Uri. Uri was the father of Bezalel. Verse 21. When Hezron was 60 years old, he married Gilead's sister, the daughter of Maki. They had a son named Segob. Verse 22. Segob was the father of Jair, who ruled 23 towns in the land of Gilead. Verse 23. Bageshur and Aram captured the towns of Jair, and also took Kenath and its 60 surrounding villages. All these were descendants of Maki, the father of Gilead. Verse 24. Soon after Hezron died, in the town of Caleb Ephrathah, his wife Abijah gave birth to a son named Asher, the father of Tekoa. Verse 25. The sons of Jerahmeel, the oldest son of Hezron, were Ram, the firstborn, Bunah, Oren, Ozim, and Ahijah. Verse 26. Jerahmeel had a second wife named Atharah. She was the mother of Onan. Verse 27. The sons of Ram, the oldest son of Jerahmeel, were Maz, Jamin, and Eki. Verse 28. The sons of Onan were Shammai and Jather. The sons of Shammai were Nadab and Abishur. Verse 29. The sons of Abishur and his wife Abihail were Ahaban and Molid. Verse 30. The sons of Nadab were Seled and Apim. Seled died without children. Verse 31. But Apim had a son named Ishi. The son of Ishi were Shishan. Shishan had a descendant named Ahalai. Verse 32. The sons of Jather, Shammai's brother, were Jether and Jonathan. Jether died without children. Verse 33. But Jonathan had 2 sons named Peleth and Zaza. These were all descendants of Jerahmeel. Verse 34. Shishan had no sons, though he did have daughters. He also had an Egyptian servant named Jahar. Verse 35. Shishan gave one of his daughters to be the wife of Jahar, and they had a son named Athai. Verse 36. Athai was the father of Nathan. Nathan was the father of Zabad. Verse 37. Zabad was the father of Ephlah. Ephlah was the father of Obed. Verse 38. Obed was the father of Jehu. Jehu was the father of Azariah. Verse 39. Azariah was the father of Helez. Helez was the father of Eleazar. Verse 40. Eleazar was the father of Sismai. Sismai was the father of Shalom. Verse 41. Shalom was the father of Jechamai. Jechamai was the father of Elishama. Verse 42. The descendants of Caleb, the brother of Jerahmeel, included Meshah, the firstborn, who became the father of Ziph. Caleb's descendants also included the sons of Mershah, the father of Hebron. Verse 43. The sons of Hebron were Korah, Tapua, Rekem, and Shema. Verse 44. Shema was the father of Raham. Raham was the father of Jochim. Rekem was the father of Shammai. Verse 45. The son of Shammai was Maon. Maon was the father of Beth-Zor. Verse 46. Caleb's concubine, Ephah, gave birth to Haran, Moza, and Gazez. Haran was the father of Gazez. Verse 47. The sons of Jadai were Regem, Jotham, Geshan, Peleth, Ephah, and Saph. Verse 48. Another of Caleb's concubine, Maacah, gave birth to Sheba and Thirhana. Verse 49. She also gave birth to Saph, the father of Madmannah, and Shiva, the father of Machbenah and Gibeah. Caleb also had a daughter named Aksah. Verse 50. These were all descendants of Caleb. Verse 51. Salma, the founder of Bethlehem, and Hareph, the founder of Beth-Gader. Verse 52. The descendants of Shobal, the founder of Kiriath-Jearim, were Haroi, half of Manahathite. Verse 53. The families of Kiriath-Jearim, the Itherites, the Puthites, the Shumathites, the Meserites, from whom came the people of Zorah and Astor. Verse 54. The descendants of Salma were the people of Bethlehem, the Naphthalites, the Athoroth Beth-Joab, the other half of Manahathite, and the Zurites. Verse 55. And the families of scribes living at Jabez, the Therathites, the Shemethites, the Sukathites. All these were Kenites, who descended from Hamath, the father of the family of Rechab. Amen.